Week 7 in review in a new SEC football dynasty. And we had a full week of SEC action. All 12 teams, 6 games. And man, let me tell you what. We had some good ones and we had a few blowouts, but overall, looking good. SEC, looking good. So we're just gonna recap all the stats from each of the games. There is the player stats from the Alabama Tech and KCU got lost, so we won't have the individual player stats on that particular game. But looking at this game, this was a pretty good game right here, where the Manatees, the mighty Manatees, had to fight their way back to beat Mississippi Tech. Then we had the Florida A&T, and they had I think the game was closer than what the score is saying. I mean, it was just a 10-point thing, but Shiloh had a shot towards the end of the game. They just couldn't stop that last drive as the Sailfish was able to run out the clock. So Shiloh, Harper Free, the quarterback, just couldn't put up the numbers that he done early in the season. So that was a little hard on the Saints. So I'll put the middle of the road type of game. You don't put it in the blowout category, nor do you put it in the it was a close one. It was kind of like somewhere in the middle of that. Yeah, that's where I think I would put it. And because when you look at the stats were pretty close overall. So yeah, we'll put this middle of the road. Otto Woods, Bernie Day. So the names, the names. And now we're looking at Central Tennessee and in Gulfport College. 21-14 is not what I call 21-7 is not what I call a blowout. If you're 2 plays away, I don't consider it a blowout. But I think it felt like a blowout because not TCU, but CTU, Central Tennessee, they really looked more dominant in this particular game. It just felt like this game wasn't really close as you watched it, So you want to put in the well, it is a blowout category, but you really can't. Uh, Mr. Kansas, their defensive tackle. Thank you very much. Steven Sage. 7 tackles and an interception. So, and 7 for 7 on the field goals. I think that what really keeps it from really being I mean, because they moved the ball at will. The Owls did, and the Warhawks couldn't do nothing to stop them, other than like a lot of bending, but not actually breaking. That's why you have a field goal kicker with who went 7 for 7. So yeah. Then you have Northeast Alabama taking on Louisiana A&M. This was a big game for both these teams. Neither one of them had a loss in the conference yet. So much needed win. And it turned out to be one of the better games. I mean, it's one of the better games. 35-28. And the Cottonmouths was able to defeat the Kingfish. But it was a good game right there. That was, I think that was the first of the great games of the week. And as you can see, the running game wasn't. I mean, well, you know, sometimes when Louisiana A&M wins a game, you wonder how they did it, because they really not a stat heavy team. You know, you be like, how did they score 35 points? But yeah, it's just one of those type thing where a team is better than what the stats say. That's Louisiana A&M. They're better than what the stats say. And moving on to a mystery game for me is Northeast. I'm sorry, Northeast Texas State taking on Georgia Military College. And at one point in time, I would have been on record saying that the Bulldogs was the worst team in the conference. Not anymore. The Rangers, man, I'm like, I don't know what happened in this game. I don't know. I think because I actually played this particular game, because you know Northeast Texas State is one of the teams I play. I think I just went in overconfident, completely underestimating the military college, especially estimating their defense. I mean, because I'm like, man, I thought I was gonna like rack up the points, you know, and they like, no, you're not. And the offense played well enough to win. And as you can see, it was a tough game. So, well, like I said, this was a great game too. This one came down to the wire. The Knights almost made that come from behind victory, but the Generals was able to hold on. So that's it on this. We will see you next time. You have a good one.